Yo YouTube, man, what's going on? It's Cuts here, back with another video. I know it's been a while, and I know everybody's going through a tough time right now to the whole quarantine and coronavirus stuff. I know a lot of barbers that are starting to do it now. It's starting to become a trend. So I figured why not hop on and challenge my own self, and maybe I could learn something from it. I did have my brother cut my hair about a week ago though. I cut it all off, cut it short from the top. I think the shortest I went was with the 8 guard. So I did have a comb over before all this, but like I said, times got tough. Couldn't get to my barber, so I figured why not let him cut it. He has no barber experience, by the way, but I mean, he didn't do bad at all. So I'm going off for a week and a half, so it shouldn't be too hard, and at least I hope not. I do want to say, man, for the people that are having a hard time going through all this stuff, man, just keep your heads up. This stuff's only temporary. God's got a plan. Y'all stay strong. We're gonna get through this together. So without further ado, man, let's get to the video. I'll show you guys the setup right here. Got the wall detailers, the wall magic clips, the Babyliss Silver FX trimmers. These are my newest ones. They're hitters right there. The wall heroes. I'm gonna be using the wall hero to set in the bald line. These are my soft trimmers. These won't set a harsh guideline. Won't set a harsh line I can't take out. And I'm gonna use these two right here to bald it out even more. And of course the wall magic clips to fade and stuff. I'll be using the wall shaver to get super close to that. We're in there now. Hey, y'all check out this cape though. Shout out to Vic Blends. Y'all can purchase this cape at illusion.com. I will leave the link in the description below. But tell you one thing, it's nice. I like it because it's nice and big, and the fabric just feels amazing. It feels totally different from all the other capes though. But anyways, guys, I do plan on giving myself a mid fade with nothing off the top. I'm gonna let the top grow out a little bit more, but give myself a mid fade, and let's get to it. These are my soft trimmers, so they ain't gonna set in a harsh guideline, so I can go in and just tap it, make my guideline. I usually don't set guidelines when I'm cutting hair, but I'm doing myself, so I figured why not give it a shot. Get the dust yourself off, man. You're gonna get itchy. Easy. Now it's this side, because on your left hander, this just feels awkward going this way, but we're gonna get through this for sure. But you gotta keep that canvas clean, man. This side right here is gonna make me go cross-eyed. The back's always been the hardest part for me, even when I'm fading my person. It's always been harder, because it's such a big area. I did end up setting the bald line with the wall heroes. I'm gonna go in next with the wall detailers and just get it a little closer to the skin. That way, whenever I go with the shaver, it won't be as hard. As I'm going, I'm gonna just flick out the top. That way it won't set in a harsh guideline. Can't forget about the ears, man. You gotta fold them down. God made ears floppy for a reason, for barbers to do this. The line I couldn't take out with the shaver, so I'm gonna go in with the Babyliss trimmers and try to take that line out. Alright, so I'm done balding myself out. I really take time on taking that line out between the shaver and the trimmer, because that's really what's gonna set your fades apart. But we're gonna go ahead and do the lever open and begin to set my first line in. Just make sure you go over that guideline plenty of time, just to make sure it's all even. My arm's already killing me. Went ahead and finished out the guideline. I'm gonna go ahead and close my lever halfway and begin attacking this line and go ahead and fading it out. You want to just kind of flick at the line, fade up higher, or set another line that you don't want. You notice how it's already faded right there? You just gotta keep on. He's got the rest of his guideline, got the rest of my head to go, so I faded this little part from 0 to the half. That's really all it is, man, is It's closed halfway, open to fade all that out. And you could just lever play a little bit to wherever you see a dark spot, take it out. But that's really all it is, man. It's just trial and error. So key is when having your mirror is to, most people have it out here and they look through the back through the other one, but that gets their arm tired. So what I do is I use my body as a stabilizer. I put it up against my body. That way the mirror won't move and my arm won't get as tired as quick. Alright guys, so we done blended it from the 0 to the half. And I don't know. It's getting there though. It only took me about 30 minutes to do all that. Always put my biggest focus on the 0 going to the half because that's the base of your fade, man. So you want to make sure you keep that good. I go with my 2 guard open, just hit all this, knock it down to that length. So arms are killing me, man. But right now I'm really just focused on fading up the back. I seen a comment somewhere where they say if you fade the back first, it'll help you out. You just fade the back, get it over with, and then connect the sides. Like I said, the sides is probably the most easiest part. Because, you know, obviously you can see, but in the back, that's where it gets tough and really stretches your arm out. So right now I'm knocking out the back as good as I can, and then I just connect the sides from there. Right now I got the number 1 guard halfway, and I'm just fading out what I have. That's another thing that sucks about cordless. These suckers already dead. Don't worry, that's why we got another pair. Hold on, bro, I can't see. I gotta switch the light over here. Alright guys, so I do think on the fade, I'm about done. My arms are killing me, mainly my right arm, but I'm gonna go ahead and comb all my hair down and begin to edge up. Constantly brushing the hair down. I do have a calic there, so I'm gonna be careful not to push it back all the way. I'm just keep it as natural as possible, but that is something you gotta look out for. Even when you're cutting on somebody else's hair, on any calics that they have, you do not want to push them back to it, even though it will look crispy, but you want to give a longevity haircut. So like I said, I have a calic there, so I'm gonna just try to keep it all natural. Now I will be using a little bit of enhancements for the boxes right here, just to give it that extra crispiness, make it pop. And I'll be using the Elegance, the dark brown color. The Elegance, I'll leave the link in the description below, so where you can get that. After you guys do apply the hair fibers and line it up and everything, you do want to go back and hold it down with the holding spray. In my case, I'm using Tresemme. It ain't really a super strong hold, but it's strong enough to hold it throughout the day. Want to kind of spray at a distance. Just make sure you don't spray your eyes. Grab your blow dryer. I will be applying the Elegance paste in my hair to give it that texture look on the top. You just want to grab a little, about that much. Rub it in your hand. So there you guys have it, man. I do want to let you guys know this was my third attempt on ever cutting my hair. The first time I didn't finish through it. I called a friend and he finished it up for me. The second time I just gave myself a high taper, so it wasn't a fade all around. And this is my first fade all around though. And I don't know, you guys let me know what y'all think about it. In my opinion, I didn't think I did too bad. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Give me a rate 1 through 10. Y'all let me know. Every product that I use and equipment will be linked down in the description below. I hope y'all learned something from the video. Once again, guys, y'all make sure to stay safe throughout this quarantine. Keep y'all's heads up. Everything happens for a reason. And for all the barbers out there, y'all just gotta lock in and focus up, man, because the time's gonna come where we're gonna wish we had this break again. Appreciate you guys taking the time watching this video. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like it, and share if it's possible. So y'all stay tuned for more. It's your boy Selfcut here, signing off.